Hello, my name is Huron, and this is for Submodule 2C, EEC 4207. We are going to discuss the interpretation of standardized test scores for student Darcy Jones and her parents. There are three categories that we're going to be discussing today within the student test scores and a group of test scores. The categories are the grade equivalent, the percentile ranks, and the stay nines. So for Darcy, in her grade equivalent, you are given a two-digit number with a decimal. And what that means is the grade equivalent score indicates whether the child performed above or below or average in that particular test category. For Darcy, most of her scores fall in the mid-range, which means that she is at least performing at average, if not above average, in the categories that were tested. As far as the percentile ranks, you're able to see that she falls mostly in the middle within the percentile ranks. We're looking at this column right here. There are some outliers, some that fall a little lower than average, and then on the other end some that fall in the higher average. One of the categories that she scored really well in was in the word study skills, and she fell in the highest percentile for that category. The stay nines, which is short for a standard average or standard 9, is basically taking all of the results for either Darcy individually or for a group and categorizing them into different performance levels, 1 through 9. So 1 is going to be your lowest performing, 9 is going to be your highest performing. Most of the scores fall between that 3 through 7 range, which is under, if you're looking at a standard bell curve, it would be right under that normal distribution where the scores are. Now, if we wanted to compare Darcy with the group average, we're looking again at the grade equivalent, the percentile ranks, and then the stay nines again. So, the test that was given was the Stanford Achievement Test Series, which is a test given to 4th graders, and it scores them on various subjects within reading, writing, and literacy. So we mentioned before that Darcy fell in the average rank between all of the different categories, and she scored above average in some of them. When compared to the group average of the 4th graders, which is going to be this column over here, you can see that the group average of these students also performed in the average to above average range, which would lead me to explain that Darcy is performing at or where she needs to be in comparison to her classmates. The stay nines for the group would look similar to what Darcy's personal stay nine distribution might look like, with most of the students falling under the largest part of the bell curve and just a few outliers in the lowest performing and the highest performing. So these reports are a good way to assess how a student is performing in a certain area and make sure that they're performing to the best of their capabilities by ensuring they're following or they're scoring within the average of what the test is looking for. And then you can compare that individual's reports with the group reports and see if the class is performing at the same rate as they should be for the specific time of the year and for what the test is based on.